Welcome to the Explainer, everyone. Now, I want all of you Plainfield Central educators to just be totally honest with yourselves for a second, okay? Think about this very specific, very relatable feeling. You're at the absolute end of a long teaching day. The classroom is finally blissfully quiet. You sit down at your desk, you open up a new message window, and you just stare. Just stare right at that blinking cursor. Seriously, how much time do you actually spend staring at a blank email to a parent? We've absolutely all been there. Especially when you're dealing with, sensitive behavioral issues or trying to phrase an academic update so it's perfectly balanced, encouraging but still firm. Trying to get the tone exactly right, it's not just incredibly time-consuming, it's honestly deeply emotionally draining, especially when your energy is already completely spent for the day.
Well, let's dive right into this, because today we actually have the ultimate solution to that whole blank page dilemma. We're looking at a brilliant Tuesday Tech Bites update that is specifically tailored just for educators, and it focuses on how to completely supercharge your parent communication. We're going to explore how leveraging a really powerful AI tool called Gemini can take this exhausting daily chore and transform it into a streamlined, stress-free process, a process that actually gives you your precious time back.
Section 1. What is a Gemini gem? Let's just strip away all that intimidating tech jargon right off the bat, okay? A Gemini gem is definitely not some unpredictable rogue robot trying to take over your inbox. No way. Think of it more like your own highly customized AI assistant that just lives right inside Gemini. The real magic here is that you get to train it. You give it very specific instructions, and from that point forward, it is completely dedicated to helping you out with tasks related only to those instructions. It's essentially a tool you build to do one specific job. I mean, think about it. By 3:30 p.m., after managing a whole classroom full of kids, grading a mountain of papers, and running entirely on caffeine, your brain is just too tired to come up with the right words. And that is exactly where this customized assistant steps right in, saving you a ton of time and offering a really fresh, objective perspective. Section 2. Why build an emailer gem? Look, parent communication is obviously a completely crucial part of your job, but drafting clear, empathetic, and concise emails for every single unique situation, that eats up massive hours of your week. A custom parent emailer gem tackles this exact bottleneck from 4 different angles. First up, you can draft quickly. You literally just throw in the raw context, maybe just a few messy bullet points about a missing assignment or really great project, and boom, it gives you a solid first draft instantly. It gets you right past that initial blank page hurdle. Second, you can refine your message. If you're someone who tends to ramble a bit when you're stressed out, the gem can tighten things up and make it concise. Third, and I think this is an absolute game changer, getting feedback on tone. Just imagine typing out a quick, maybe slightly frustrated note, and the gem gently points out, hey, a parent might interpret this as a bit harsh. Having that objective filter before you hit send, literally invaluable for sensitive situations. And finally, it helps you maintain consistency, making sure your emails always have a really professional, caring tone, even if you are having an absolutely chaotic day. Section 3. Training your AI assistant. Getting this whole thing up and running is remarkably straightforward. It's basically just a simple 3-step action plan. Step 1, when you're logged into Gemini, you just look around for the option to create a new gem. Super easy. Step 2, you give your gem a name, something obvious like parent emailer, works perfectly so you always know exactly what it does. And then step 3, well, this is where the magic really happens. You paste in your specific instructions. The source material from Tuesday Tech Bites actually gives us this fantastic, simplified set of instructions that you can literally just copy-paste and tweak to fit your own personal voice. So let's take a look at exactly how those instructions are built. The absolute foundational step here is giving the AI its ultimate mission. You literally type this out directly to the AI, your goal, help K-12 teachers draft emails to parents. You should help draft or refine emails and provide helpful suggestions on additional useful information. It absolutely needs to know exactly who it is helping and what its core objective is before it types a single word for you. And this matters immensely, because if you don't give the AI a specific persona and a clear goal, it's just going to default to this generic internet voice. Without this goal, it might draft an email that sounds like a dry college essay or a robotic customer service rep, which is definitely not going to help you connect with parents at all. Okay, so once that core goal is set, you've got to give it some guardrails, the do's and the don'ts. You instruct the AI to be conversational but concise, really understanding that parents are busy, but they also care deeply about their kids. Tell it to maintain a natural tone, writing like an actual human speaks. You must explicitly tell it to be caring, empathetic, and to always view the email from a parent's lens. Now, on the flip side, the don'ts are incredibly important, and you really want to be cautious here. You explicitly instruct the AI, do not make up information. If details are missing, you tell it to use brackets, like insert behavioral issue here or insert time of incident. That right there is a massive time saver that ensures you only ever send accurate facts. And absolutely no marketing language, no hype, just clear, genuine human communication. Now, to make absolutely sure that AI doesn't end up sounding like some corporate robot trying to sell you a timeshare, the instructions actually include a list of banned words. And frankly, I think this is the best part of the whole setup process. You literally tell the AI it is completely banned from using words like hurdles, bustling, harnessing, realm, demystify, eerie, unprecedented, spearhead, elevate, or unleash. Because let's be real for a second, nobody wants an email from a teacher claiming their second grader is spearheading an unprecedented entanglement in the bustling realm of recess, right? It's just entirely too much. Banning these dramatic, over-the-top buzzwords keeps your email sounding like they actually came from a real, grounded educator. Section 4. Your AI Thought Partner. This brings us to what is probably the most vital takeaway from the Tuesday Tech Bites source material. Remember, AI is a thought partner. The gem is incredibly powerful, yes, but it is absolutely not a replacement for your own professional judgment. You know your students, you know their families. The AI doesn't. What it will do is give you a fantastic, highly tuned starting point. It's going to get you 80 or maybe even 90% of the way there. But the human educator, you, must always be the one to review and edit its suggestions. You are the one who ensures the tone and intent are exactly right for that specific student and that specific parent before you ever hit send. Ultimately, it's a tool designed to protect your energy and offer perspective, not an autopilot for your teaching career. So I want you to really think about what this actually means for your daily workflow. By building a simple parent emailer gem, you are essentially eliminating the absolute hardest part of communication, which is starting from zero. So I'm going to leave you with this final provocative thought to take with you today. If you could offload the emotional weight and the tedious, draining minutes of writing all those first drafts, what could you do with that reclaimed time? Could you actually leave your desk a little earlier? Could you pour that energy back into your lesson plans? Or maybe simply take a moment to just breathe? The tools are right there waiting for you. So get out there, build your gem, and take your time back.